I got 5 different AIs to teach me how to make redstone, as if I was a complete noob. Now, the first thing I want to try is a hidden staircase in the floor. ChatGPT wants a 3x3 space in the floor. Place in the stairs, choose an activation point, so I'll just put my lever here, and make a line of redstone underneath the floor from the input. Dig down 1 block in the middle to create space for the hidden mechanism. So 1 block underneath, I guess. Sticky piston facing upwards in that gap. But now it says it should be underneath the first stair. Maybe I need to move this. I think this is what it means. English? I think it means 1 block next to the sticky piston and then 1 block above it, but that means we don't have a stair at the top now. It wants a torch on the side of this piston. Redstone dust on top of the block. Finally, it says to conceal the circuitry. Now it's time to test it. Hello? ChatGPT? Oh yeah, of course it's not doing anything. This redstone is always powered by this torch. Next, let's try Bing. And that is a lot of instructions. Dig an 8 long, 16 wide, 8 high hole. If we need this much space, then just how messy is the redstone gonna be? Come 5 blocks back from the front, 1 block in from the wall. Then put a series of redstone and repeaters as shown in the picture below. What picture? There's a bunch of links, but no picture. Ah, okay, I see what it's doing. It's literally just copied and pasted this tutorial without the pictures and then changed a few words here and there. Did the AI just ghost me? I'm trying to click on the text box, but it won't do anything. Surely Google can come up with something good. Dig a hole in the floor that is the same width and length as the staircase you want to create. The hole should be 1 block deeper than the staircase. Sticky piston in the bottommost corner of the hole, facing up. Which corner? There's 2 of them. I'll just assume this one since this is where the staircase is supposed to start. Place a normal piston on top of the sticky piston. Block on the normal piston, then repeat steps 2 to 4 for each step of the staircase. Redstone dust on top of the block. Repeater on top of the redstone dust. I might need to do a bit of world edit magic here. Okay, there we go. Set the repeater to 4 ticks. Place a redstone torch on top of the repeater. World edit again, and oh, that deleted our repeater. Hang on a second. Place a block on top of the redstone torch. Gonna have to world edit this in as well. Cover up the redstone with blocks so it's hidden. I'm gonna need world edit one last time. Place a lever on one of the blocks next to the redstone torch. That means it needs to be one of these blocks, and when I pull the lever, nothing happens. Oh well, at least it tried. Unlike someone. Let's see how Discord Clyde will do then. 3x3 hole, just like ChatGPT wanted. 2 sticky pistons facing upwards in the middle row, but it doesn't say which side. Behind each sticky piston, place an observer block facing outwards. Connect redstone dust in a line between the 2 observer blocks. Pretty sure I need to move this to the edges. Then I can do that. Blocks on top of the sticky pistons. Hide everything by placing blocks over it. And then of course a lever to turn it on. I mean, it's a staircase, but it's not exactly hidden, and it's not going into the floor. But it's given me a link in case I need any help. Ah. Did I really just get rickrolled by an AI? Yes, I did. And to finish off the first round, we have Snapchat. And it doesn't want to tell me anything. Well, after that failure, I want to see them try building a tank. Rectangle out of stone. 7 blocks long, 4 blocks wide, 4 blocks tall. Like this. Leave an opening at the front for the driver's seat. Place iron blocks parallel to each other along the sides, leaving a gap in the middle for the driver. Oh yeah, because that's exactly how tank tracks work. So it wants me to connect these, I guess. Create a small chamber at the front of the tank, minecart on a powered rail, stone button outside the chamber's entrance, sticky pistons on the sides of the tank, here, 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 and here, and a couple at the front. Connect redstone dust from the treads to the driver's seat chamber. I'm gonna have to start ruining the shape of the tank. Okay, the tracks are connected now. Use redstone torches and repeaters to connect the driver's seat, pistons, and other moving parts. It doesn't look great, but it hasn't really given me much to go off here. Okay, moment of truth. Yeah, the only thing that really moved was the minecart. I'm not convinced that ChatGPT knows what a tank is. Bing just ghosted me. Again, Google, please give me something. All of these AIs really want me to decide a lot of stuff. Pistons in a line across the front of the tank, slime blocks behind the pistons, observers behind the slime blocks, dispenser on top of the observers, fill the dispenser with TNT, connect with redstone dust, redstone torches to power the redstone dust. Like this? Yeah. Is Discord trying to become Bing? I don't trust Snapchat to do any better either. Nope. God, this tank round was brutal. AI chatbots just really suck at designing tanks, I guess. But you know who is good at making tanks?
World of Tanks.
I mean, you kind of expect that. It literally has the word tanks in the name. And yes, this video is sponsored by
World of Tanks.
Do you like explosions? Do you like driving around, flattening everything in your path and blowing stuff up? Do you like historical accuracy? Well, if you answered yes, then 1, congratulations, you just tried talking to a YouTube video. But 2, you should play
World of Tanks.
It's a free-to-play online multiplayer PvP game with all of those things. You can battle against 100 million other players in massive tank battles on huge maps across all different kinds of terrain. And if you get bored of one tank, well, just try another one. There's over 800 of them. I mean, after all, this is
World of Tanks.
And for first-time players, you can register through my link in the description and use the code TANKMANIA in the Wargaming portal to unlock the Excelsior tank, 250,000 credits, 7 days of premium access, and 3 more tanks that you can try out for 10 battles each. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for
World of Tanks
today. Ad over. This isn't going very well, is it? Now I want to see them try and build an elevator. It wants a 3x3 elevator shaft, and it should extend up to wherever the highest floor is. Then a button on each floor to serve as the floor selection mechanism. I think it's getting a bit ahead of itself here. I haven't even built a second floor yet. There we go. Now we actually have somewhere to place the buttons. Start at the bottom floor. Place a block next to the button, put a redstone torch on the side of that block, and a block on top of that torch. So this torch isn't actually affected by the button. On the other side of the shaft, place a sticky piston facing inward at each floor. The pistons should be aligned vertically. 2 blocks on top of the pistons at each floor. Redstone repeater facing towards the center of the shaft. Run a line of redstone dust across the top of the shaft, connecting all the repeaters. Okay, how's this repeater supposed to run at the top of the shaft when it's at the bottom? I'm just gonna assume that it wants something like this. A big, messy redstone staircase. Then on each floor, remove a section of the wall to create an entrance for the elevator. And finally, test the elevator by pressing the buttons. The pistons should extend and retract smoothly, moving the player up and down between the floors. If there are any issues, double check your redstone wiring and make any necessary adjustments. Making adjustments is an understatement here. Can Bing do it without trying to cheat? Start by making walls for the elevator. Okay, not very specific. Does it mean the walls of the shaft or the walls in front? I really don't know. Is that a good enough wall for you, Bing? Add a marker. Did Bing just invent a new block that doesn't exist yet? It knows things about the next Minecraft update. Add your stairs. Okay, first of all, why are we adding stairs to an elevator? The number 1 reason you use the elevator is so you don't have to use the stairs. And then second, where do I put the stairs? Do you want them here? Add holes. I mean, if I went into an elevator and it had holes in it, I'd be quite concerned for my safety. How big do the holes need to be? I don't know. Let's just make them door-shaped. Add blocks. That's it. That's the whole instruction. Doesn't say what kind of blocks, so I'm just gonna add whatever blocks I want. Bamboo wood, I'll have that. Farmland, yeah. Crying obsidian, and a sniffer egg. Yeah, I think this is what it wanted. Ta-da! Oh, now it says add sticky pistons. Good thing there's a few spaces left. Then it says cover up. Okay, I guess we're gonna cover up this beautiful wall we just created. Add redstone/redstone repeaters. And that's an elevator according to Bing chat. Some of the sniffers have hatched already. Google says dig a hole 3 blocks deep and 2 blocks wide. Slime block on the bottom of the hole. Sticky piston on top of the slime block facing down. Another slime block on top of the sticky piston. An observer on top of the slime block also facing down. Sticky piston on top of the observer facing up. Another slime block. And then a button on the side of this sticky piston. Iron block on top of this slime block. Then any block of my choice on top of the iron block. It doesn't say that I can't use a dragon egg, so that's what I'm gonna use. To be honest, this actually resembles a flying machine, although I can immediately tell just by looking at it, it's not gonna work. Yeah, as I thought. Discord says to build a vertical shaft for the elevator. And once again, I have to decide how big it is. Place a sticky piston facing upwards at the bottom of the shaft, and a slime block on top of that. Connect the pistons with redstone dust. Add a button or pressure plate. Connect the cool button to the redstone circuit using redstone dust or repeaters. I guess I'll just replace some of this with repeaters. Test your elevator by pressing the cool button. Well, I might need to clear this wall first. Well, that is technically an elevator. Discord made something that actually kind of works. And we don't even need to talk about Snapchat. I'm really not sure who wins here, because they all did pretty badly in their own way. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Who do you think won? Subscribe.